Sagittarian, you look like you've been irritated lately. I can tell you that. We have Sagittarian people are usually, really smart people, educated. They're definitely interested in the occult and spiritual things like this. And I really like that, okay? I really like that about Sagittarians, of course, because I'm into the occult, and that's, it's what I'm into. And I like to talk to people like that. And what I like about Sagittarians is they know quite a bit about these kinds of subjects, and they're very tolerant and very kind and very easygoing most of the time. I have seen Sagittarians when they're not, so we'll just go there. But I'm going to say that Sagittarian has not been in their best game, okay? They may have, maybe they haven't put a whole lot of effort into life recently. Certainly haven't put a whole lot of effort into relationships. And I'm going to say that this next month, February, is going to be for them to sort of review themselves. Okay, review what's going on in their lives and realize that they're feeling trapped in areas that maybe they don't want to be. So I think that Sagittarians are going to take advantage of this month and carve out of their lives what they don't want. Okay? And that's a good thing. I think that secretly, I'm saying secretly because most Sagittarians do not want to hear this, I'm sure of it, but secretly I think you guys would rather be in a marriage. Secretly, I think you guys would rather be in a relationship. And I think secretly you would find yourself very balanced and very happy in those relationships. So if you're not in one, getting into one might be best for you. But you may have been reluctant recently. You may not have felt like getting involved. And, maybe it's just been too heavy. You've had too many things on your plate. Or maybe you've run into people that were less than integral. Maybe you just didn't like some of the vibes that you were calling in. But I'm going to say that the February, after you sort of review everything that has happened to you, that you're going to see what is best for you. And definitely you're going to clear the way, and March is going to bring on new opportunities for love. Yes, I said it. And maybe marriage too. But don't tell the Sagittarian that. They might run. They're a little bit scared. Even though they like the idea, they're secretly interested in getting married, but they're chicken. They're chicken, and they've had some good reasons, so let's not be teasing them. But anyway, okay. So workplace energy, I'm going to say that a lot of the Sagittarians haven't put a whole lot of their vibes into work. No, they have been maybe just sort of rolling on half their horsepower. If they have been working, they've only been working half their horsepower. And this isn't going to change right away. And I'm not exactly sure what's going on with Sagittarian. I think typically you folks do put effort into your work, but I'm not sure that you're into. I'm not sure where your head's at. It looks to me like you're just not into it right now. Maybe you used to be a hairdresser. Maybe you're now cleaning houses and you're just doing it kind of, blindly or mindlessly. I think that Sagittarians, you're too smart for jobs like that. So you need to find something that is going to speak to your soul. And I don't think you've found it yet. And maybe you need to revisit that. Look at it. You could be, burning the candle at both ends, working here, working there, and not really finding the type of thing that you really, really, really love and want to do. But February may put you in a bit of a situation where you're going to look that over and see this, this isn't what I want, this is what I want. And I think you're going to tweak your workplace and find what it is you're looking for. Okay? I think that's a good thing for Sagittarius. They're actually going to tweak things and go, wait a minute, this is what I want. You may have a conversation with someone this month that will, stir on the idea of working for yourself. That's an interesting thought. Or working with them in partnership. Sagittarian, do not put any effort into anything that does not serve your soul. Don't work for anybody that doesn't serve your soul. Don't live anywhere that doesn't serve your soul. Don't be in any relationships that don't serve your soul. So what's February about? Speaking to your soul. Doing what's right for you. Doing what's right for that spirit of yours, okay? And I think it's really important that you do what's right for you once and for all. And you may have to end some ties with people in your family. Yep, I said it, in your family. And if you are in a relationship that you're less than loving, it's time to end it. So February is a cleanup month for you too, is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, cleanup month. Now, if there is a sibling in your family that is causing you worry or conflict, I think you're going to kick some ass. You're not going to tolerate it. No, you're not. You're not going to tolerate it. I also see Sagittarian people might decide to go on a trip. Maybe take those people that can afford a trip are going to take a trip. And maybe that's where you're going to get this idea. Maybe you're going to take a bit of a trip with someone that you really like. And in that trip is when you're going to discuss the possibilities of working with them or working somewhere else or putting your efforts and your career into another realm. Okay? So I'm going to say, Sagittarius, that this month could be a very interesting month of juggling out of your life what doesn't serve you, juggling into your life people that you would like to spend more time with, but do not make a full commitment actually on any level, whether it be for work or for partnership. Don't make a commitment you can't back out of, because you might change your mind down the road. Okay? Otherwise, you're going to end up trapped and having more on your plate than you really wanted to deal with. All right? So give that some mind. All right? Be careful that you do not draw to you irresponsible and unreliable individuals. If you allow yourself relationships with anyone like that, you're going to feel the fool later. That's all I can say. Don't allow it. If you are dealing with anyone who has addictive personality, any kind of addictive personality, you want to release them from your life. I don't care who they are. Brother, sister, father, mother, husband, girlfriend, even your child. If they are doing anything drug related, you do not want it around you. Release them. Let them deal with it on their own. You give them some ultimatums and then shut the door. Because if you manage to, if you're still in a relationship with someone like that, you're not tough loving. You need to let it go. They're not going to learn from your coddling and codependent behavior. So please listen to me. So remember what I said. In the end, when it comes to work, you're the star. What do you want? Make it happen. You may not even have all the skills that you would like. Maybe you would, maybe you need to get a little more education. That is a possibility, and that might be a bit of a headache for you to do. But if you're willing to do it, it's going to increase your opportunities and options in the workplace. So I got a really good vibe here for you, Sagittarians, regardless of some of the stresses that are there. And the biggest one I'm thinking is if you're dealing with anyone with addiction, this is going to be the month for you to deal with it, to set that record straight that it's not acceptable. And finally, if you're the one with the addiction, you're going to be kicking your own ass. There you go. Good luck with that.